My name is Daniel. Auclair is my last name. Where we are, Covelo, Live Power Community Farm. If I were to think of the ideas I had of farming, they were definitely not romantic. I guess I always thought of farming as hard drudgery and kind of something for for lack of a better term, like a lower rung of a society. Since coming here, I've realized that everything else is an illusion, and that farming is it's not what I thought it to be. It's not, whereas it is hard work and it's physical labor, I couldn't think of anything that I'd rather be doing. Sitting in an office job or other kinds of things, you're outside, you're in the sun. The dirtier I get, the cleaner I feel. So it's changed in that sense. Maybe it's become more romantic, I've thought of it, but it's become more real at the same time. If you go back far enough, investigate your roots, I think you'll find everybody was a farmer, and that kind of brought me here. I wanted to explore that. It's a CSA farm, so the apprentices here, we are involved with the fertility, making the compost for the soil, sowing the seeds, harvesting the seeds, and making the baskets for the members. We also get to learn about alternative methods of power, alternative from the fossil fuel, and so you're able to develop many relationships with other living things that can help the process along. Why are horses important? If we could look at a situation where a farmer is dependent on a tractor and dependent on these certain things, we have to look at how that farmer gets those resources. And if that were to stop all of a sudden, that farmer would be in a bind. However, the hay will keep growing, and the horses have what they need here at the farm. It's not an input coming from an outside source that keeps that element of the farm running. So it's an entirely crucial role, and they also produce on their own offspring. Integrating the horse and animal into the farm, it slows things down, it makes things more small scale, and it makes everything a lot more intimate. Producing food for an economic reason also alienates the purpose of the farm. To produce food on a large scale for an economic basis for people that are far away and whatnot really is the wrong direction. If people were doing things for themselves, if everyone were doing a small piece of the puzzle, the scale of cultivating food would be smaller. Removing that element from farming, I think, has really made things awkward, has really changed the whole landscape.